ate some dinner real quick. I
Nice.
was coming up to turn on my PC.
Yeah. What'd you have for dinner?
I had some chicken with rice. It's pretty good.
Ooh,
My
nice.
family made it. Let's see if you could. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Cool. Cool. Zoom out. So you said you wanted to do Kiriko?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you? Let's go back before we even like walk out of spawn. So what are we thinking? Why we lock in the Kiriko? You just wanna just play in your own
Uh,
game?
well, this is a scrim,
Oh, it's
so this is
a scrim
yeah,
deck. Okay.
and we're in a tournament, so
Nice. So what do we know? Like what are we planning to do on Kiriko? Right? Like if we look at Genji, we're gonna walk in, look for a flank, and like hit with we get Zarya bubbled, hit, and then either back out or keep going. Right? Generally, maybe we're gonna look to off angle flank as Genji. What are we looking to do on Kiriko?
I mean, like you can. I don't know how to put it. Like, I mean, like mainly heal. It's like main focus, and also use Suzu to like save people
Okay, we wanna.
and cleanse stuff.
Okay, so someone's low, someone's dying. We're gonna
Yeah,
help them out. And we're gonna focus on healing.
and uh, shoot flankers.
Okay, so where do we want to stand, right? Because everything you said, you could do that from like inside your Zarya, to the right, to her left, behind her, right?
Yeah,
Where do we want to be?
I mean, like mainly like on like a high ground off angle, right?
Yeah, and why?
Because it's easier to hit them, and you also just have like a top-down angle, so you can like see enemies and teammates,
Yeah, well,
and you can like,
you could have a top down angle from like behind your team. So why the off angle part?
um, I mean, it's easier to hit shots, and you can also, I don't know, you can get aggressive on the backline sometimes. I know that's not like, I just kind of like to get aggressive sometimes, but uh, yeah, I mean, I don't know that part.
No, that's good, right? Like exactly what you're saying. You have so like if we compare this to a support like Baptiste, right? Very similar. You
Mhm.
have a lamp, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like your Suzu, prevent people from dying, right?
Mhm.
We do damage and good amount of healing, right? But the big
Yeah.
thing is your mobility lets you take really aggressive positions with no risk, right?
Mhm.
So you can go on the back line, and at any point that you can't go on the back line anymore because they're shooting you, you just TP back, and now you're safe,
Yeah.
right? So let's say you're like they're walking through this choke, you can be like, where really, you can walk through behind them if you even wanted to, and then TP back as your tank is pushing forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, off angles, flanks. If we're behind, so if we stay behind our Zarya for too much, like that's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see us stand behind our Zarya for most of the game, because if you're just gonna stand behind her, you might as well be on BAP or like
Yeah.
Ana, right? Because
Mhm.
you can do more healing and you do more damage from that position. But we really want to take advantage of our mobility. And also, even if you go in backline and you're distracting two people and they're not killing you, you could they're not helping their team. And at any point, if someone gets low, you TP back and can heal them, right? Let's see what we do. Oh yeah, and then one thing I forgot to mention is if so I talked about like at the start of the fight you can look for flanks. Also, if your DPS is flanking, you can and you don't immediately someone's not, your Zarya is not critical, you can TP and help your DPS flanking, right? Because it also
Yeah.
puts you in a position to get aggressive with your potential to tap. Yeah. So this is good. I just think here. Alright, so what's the problem with this right now?
I'm too far up.
Yeah. Right? Well, we push up, get a kill, and then just look at where your tank is, right? Your
Yeah.
um, she just gets pressured out and deleted. So maybe this would be an opportunity. You can Suzu maybe you and yourself. Oh wait, I realize I'm too far forward and can help both of you. And then it lets you back up because you've already gotten the pick, right? So what do you want to do once you've gotten a pick? In general,
Back up, or you can stabilize.
say like yeah, you've already you took your team has taken the risk, one gotten an advantage, right? And now you just need to not throw away that advantage, right? So
Yeah.
that could look like backing up. That could look like playing safer. If you have resources, you can push up for more kills, but just not throwing away your advantage.
My gift to you.
So what do we? So this is, I guess, the second time this has happened. We're not aware of the rest of our team, right?
Yeah.
So like, Genji's low, right? But then there's someone. We hear our soldier dying. We hear to the right, right? So just
Yeah.
right being do I need to help anyone? I can TP and help them, right? If they're too far away, or just heal. And also, we talked about using your Suzu to, prevent people from dying. If we're not aware of them, we can't prevent them from dying.
Yeah.
Right. So that death could have been prevented, and maybe your Zarya's death could have been at least. She could have lived longer, right?
Draw strength from nature.
So you just trying to cap the point, clean up.
I'm here.
So you guys have sort of won the fight. You guys are all here, right? I think you're missing Soldier now because she died. So they're pushing through. Where do you want to? Where can you be?
I could be up the high ground.
Yeah, right. You could be up here.
Yeah.
Or like up here, here you can still hear your Zarya and you can do shots. They rotate right side. You just be up here, shoot, still heal. You can drop at any point if you see an opportunity. Get closer, hit your shots easier. You walk. And again, we're just kind of walking a little too far forward. You don't die.
It looks like a DC'd.
Yeah. It's like, keep walking forward. You don't die, right? But you're not doing damage because you got forced out. Yeah.
I'm here. Arigato. I've got you.
Yeah. So where's your Zarya?
Yeah. I didn't think that they would like go back so easily. I mean, it was my fault, but like
We'll go back. Well, right now your Zarya is fighting. She's like in fighting.
Yeah.
She didn't just back up, right? She didn't just back
That's
up to this
fair.
corner.
Yeah.
So you can just like whenever you want to do a play, right? We have to base that play around our tank, right? Because they're the ones that make our plays. They don't look at us, right? They look at our Zarya with 1,000,000 energy, right? And that can't die.
Yeah.
So yeah. So replaying this fight. This is good. They're walking in. You're poking at them, right? Get some good headshots, right? Where is my Zarya? She's not in front of me anymore.
Yeah.
Where is she? She's to my right. Okay. Maybe we can wall climb up here. Just start, shooting people from up top. And, still heal. Maybe we can go to the right over here. However you want to do it.
What's up?
Yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
just leave her to die. So this is a good question, right? So you're Suzu, right? Someone's low, you kind of just throw it at their feet, right? Maybe you block an ultimate. Your swift step, it lets you, to safety is the first one, or maybe you TP to someone else to help them, right? Generally, how you're gonna use it. How are we gonna use our ult?
Engage, kind of like rally, except like you wouldn't really use it defensively as much.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to put it. I like using Cole because it's the same thing, but same thing. You push in with rally, that's great. So what condition do you want in terms of like enemy team positioning to your team positioning? When do you want to use that ultimate?
You want to be able to see them.
Yeah, you want to be able to see them, right? And what do you
So,
want to prevent?
straight-ish line them.
Yeah, straight-ish at them. But what thinking about cooldowns, right? If the enemy team like Baptiste window, if you BAP window, the enemy team can just run away from it, right? So what do you need to do to prevent them from just running away from your Baptiste window?
I mean, you know what cooldowns they've used, I guess.
Yeah, right. If their monkey jumped in, then if you ult, he can't jump out and just kind of
Yeah.
explodes, right? But if he has jump and you boot, he's just gonna run away, right? Also cover, right? If the enemy team, if you, what's an example? If the enemy team is at this corner, right, and you pop your ult this way, well, they're just gonna walk around and be over here. And now your ult, doesn't really get value. So if they're in open space and can't immediately hide behind a wall, that's a green light. And if they don't have the cooldowns, so they can just immediately get out of your ultimate, that's also a really good green light.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see when that happens.
Wait, so this mirror, like the only cooldowns you need to think about really would just be amp, right?
Yeah, and even then, you guys can also amp in, so it's not that big. And then I guess I didn't bring up positioning, but yeah, basically when your Zarya is close enough into them, right?
Yeah.
If you guys walk out and your Zarya standing here and they're all the way over here, you're gonna have to spend so much time just getting to them. So if this is the enemy team's there and your team is like somewhere around here-ish or almost there, that's a great ult, right?
Yeah.
Because they're speeding away, but you're also speeding in, so kind of cancels each other out. Waiting for Sojourn, I think. It's good. So, do we have to come in with our team? Do we have to be with our team?
I mean, kind of, don't you?
Yeah, right. But again, if we're, because this is if we're an Ana or a BAP, right? We gotta be close enough to our team. But we're Kiriko. We have a TP. What if you and Genji came from here, right? You and Genji, maybe yours. You come out, maybe main, poke a little bit, and then instantly you can TP back here, right?
Yeah.
Anytime, right? So don't be afraid to take a DPS with you. You two, go around. Preferably DPS that has mobility or range, so they don't just insta die. But yeah, look for creative options. Since you have your ultimate, we don't have to do that. We just go with our team, right? But in case you didn't have your ult, imagine you're coming.
Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, in an ult situation.
Oh, no. If you have your ult, it's just easier to go here. But if you don't have your ult, right? Come up.
Yeah.
Put some shots. Always TP to, imagine you and your Genji are almost here, or your Sojourn.
Yeah.
So wait, what happens before we died? Yeah, so they just kind of ulted first, and you guys exploded.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're down 2, unless you have to win the fight, you can just go next fight.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we were down 2. Yeah, I just was trying to get ult as fast as possible.
Yeah. Right. And if you're trying to get your ult, just tell your Zarya to take some damage. Same thing for your Lucio.
Yeah.
Just tell your Zarya to stand, because you guys were waiting for your Sojourn to come back. Just stand here. They'll shoot, or Zarya will keep right-clicking them, get that last bit, and now you're pushing out with your ult. And if your Lucio did that, he would have beat the Kiriko ult.
Yeah, true.
Right? Yeah. But if you look at the timing when you do get it, it'd be pretty good. So right here.
Yeah.
Zarya can beam them. This is great, right? You pop it down here. Great. Well, you're just 1% off. Yeah, and your team just kind of explodes to Kiriko.
Yeah.
Genji with Kiriko. It's okay.
Hello. I'm with you. Let me balance you out.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
With the beat.
Done playing around.
Yeah.
I'm here. My ultimate is ready. Hello.
Are you guys ult tracking in scrims and planning, or what's the?
We tried to. This scrim we didn't. This scrim we just kind of got rolled.
Oh.
The entire scrim.
Yeah.
But we do. I think we do it probably 70% of fights. We're not great about always doing it.
Okay. Well, that's something to always work towards, right?
Yeah.
Knowing that they have a bunch of ults, maybe you guys can try and play really fast, right? Maybe force out some ultimates you know, play split, like, you know, maybe your Soldierin comes out high ground as your Zarya pushes here. So if they grab her, your Soldierin still has a good angle, and maybe you and Genji come out main, or Lucio Genji come out main, and you follow your Zarya or something, right?
Yeah.
That way they can't get a big grab or something. It'll put more pressure on them. Yeah. Because otherwise, you do the same thing every fight, because, you know, maybe that's the best choice that will really change what you do.
Renewed again.
It's fine, doing some poke.
I've got you. This ends now.
So again, where could our mobility let us go that we don't just need to follow our team?
Go the top, not like the, yeah, like the top left.
Come up
Yeah,
top?
right there.
Yeah, I mean, you know, let's see if we were here. Let's play this out, right? Your team walks main. Everyone. If we're up here, you know, no one's looking this way. Maybe you do tap someone. Maybe, you know? Your team TP, your team goes to point, you TP to them. There's not much risk in that, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe you hit a shot, you know, you don't hit a shot, no loss. Maybe you go this way, right?
Yeah.
Wall come up here, shoot a little bit, still we're still able to heal, and then regroup with your team on point, right? Yeah. Oh, it's Blade. Where? Here's where. Yeah, that's just. That's unfortunate. Yeah. We never get a grab. Slow to blade. Oh, see next time.
Yeah.
Okay, go back. Anything change this round? In terms of like you guys are saying, mental, chatting, you know?
I think this is still first map, so it's the mental wasn't bad at this point, I don't think.
Okay.
Restoring balance.
Okay. So where else could we have gone, right? To apply
Oh
pressure.
man.
Main. Okay. You know. You could apply some pressure here, right? And as soon as your team gets low, you TP, right? Yeah, that's good. Right? Maybe we hit some you know, some tasty headshots. If not, you know, we don't lose anything. Go back, instant heal. We have our TP back again. We can look for something, as long as our, you know, team isn't getting rolled over.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And the reason I'm bringing that up a lot is because, at least for most of so far, is like your team is just really glued together, right? And with, you know, the loss of the one tank, it allows, you know, there's less people to control space, or not a, you know, there's not another tank to deny flanks. So having multiple angles is really strong.
Yeah.
Right. They can't just send a diva to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, true.
We're going main.
Feels like selling, huh?
Alright. So replay this fight. We're walking him down. Trying to kill the Zarya, that's fine. Healing our Zarya, she needs help. Alright. What is your Zarya doing now? What's our tank doing?
Backing up, going mid.
Going main, right? So we just don't want to get left out in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So similar to like last point on village, where you're gonna pretend this is village. Your Zarya started here and then backed up and went all the way around, right? We don't want to get left out. Because again, even if we don't die, we get our cooldowns forced out, and we're not. That's time we're not dealing damage or healing.
Yeah.
Feels like selling, huh?
Like we almost died and we got our shift forced. throughout all this, don't be like weave in some shots,
Yeah.
right? Like healing,
Feels
Healing.
like selling, huh?
healing, 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 healing.
Yeah.
To know you have my
Right?
back.
You know, we can weave in some shots in between that.
Just needed a dash of mischief. Judged by some.
Yes, they win the fight, but you know we could have killed them a little faster. And I believe it's like if you do one left click and heal, there's like no downtime, right? It's the same speed as if you just held heal.
Yeah.
But you can pretty comfortably get in 2 left clicks, right, and then heal. You're not not wasting much time. So that was really good, getting some poke. Right, so where do we want to be? Right, as the fight pushes out.
I could be on the top left high ground or top right, I guess.
Yeah, right here. Good bit up
Yeah.
here, shooting them as they walk through. You know, this right side, not terrible too. Got some good
Yeah.
range, some good cover. Shoot them as they come in. Right. Yeah. Let's go. What you said. Let's say we're up here. Right. We're shooting.
Yeah, I do TP there in a second, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just a little like they're already on point, right?
Yeah, true.
So just starting in this position, that way you don't need to use your shift, right? And you have your shift during the fight, maybe to TP to Zarya, or maybe
Yeah.
as they're walking through, you drop down, and maybe they're like standing here, right? Your Zarya walks forward, you drop down behind them and hit them,
Yeah.
or when they go on point, you can drop, right?
Let the kitsune guide you.
And then again, weaving in some shots. We're still just kind of not shooting,
Yeah.
not shooting,
Let the kitsune
right?
guide you.
But this ult. What about this ult? What do we think of it?
I mean, it's pretty close.
It's pretty good, like it's close, to them,
Yeah.
right? But like your Zarya can get value out of it, right?
Yeah.
They can't really run away. They don't really, wherever they stand, they can still get shot at right now, right? And we saw them just speed onto point, and also we're Kiriko ulting second, right? Did their ult win them the fight?
No.
No, and even if they're both active, yours will be active for longer, right? It's like if one team beats, right, and you beat second, but you're not, you didn't die while their beat's active and yours isn't, you'll have
Yeah.
more like health at the end, right? So your ult will get more uptime, right? Like meaningful.
Yeah.
This is good, right? So I like this. We ult and then we start shooting them, right?
Let the kitsune
Oh,
guide
and we go DPS, right? Just one thing is just being aware. We don't forget about
Yeah.
our team, right? We get grav bladed. Yeah, and then in those scrappy fights, the most important thing, right, for every team comp is just who you guys are shooting, right?
Yeah.
Because if we look at what your time is spent on, we're shooting this Soldier and Kiriko. What is the rest of our team shooting?
I can't tell.
Kind of shooting. Our Zarya is beaming their Zarya,
Yeah.
right? So just, now you have 2 people shooting here. Our Soldier is shooting Zarya, right? So they both, Zarya gets pretty low. The Soldier gets pretty low. Alright. We end up killing the Lucio somewhere in between that, right? But things just
Yeah.
die faster if you guys are on the same one
Yeah.
during the fight. Yeah. We're coming back. Use our ult.
What's up?
We have point. Okay. If we don't know where they are, just looking around. Where are they? What do we
Yeah.
want to do now? We see that they're up top, right? Got caught up, by surprise a little bit. But what do we want to do now?
Not sure, honestly.
What does the enemy team have to do?
They need to go point.
They have to drop. Yeah, they can't sit here the entire game.
Yeah.
Right? They have to drop. and probably drop this way or drop this way, right? So what do we want to do when they drop?
I mean, we could take the high ground.
We can take the high ground, yeah, right? We can take the high ground for ourselves. So if they drop this way, maybe we go up here. That might be risky, right? Just looking, we can look for like an off-angle mid-fight, right? And that could be high ground if you can take high ground, or it could just be like if they drop this way and go to point, maybe instead of standing on point with your Zarya, you drop here and start shooting them in the back line a little bit, right? Put a few shots, 3, 4, maybe 5, and then your Zarya will start taking a bunch of damage. We TP and help her out, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe they drop down this way and we look to like go left. If they're like dropping and pushing this way, maybe we swing left a little bit. That way we're just not stuck shooting their Zarya the whole game, right? Because we have a pretty good kill potential. It's just we want to put ourselves in those positions. But we have, 4 ultimates, so hopefully we. It's unfortunate we didn't kill anyone through God.
Under my protection.
We help our soldier. Oh, she got marked.
Yeah.
We tried to help her out. Yeah. It's okay. Let's look at one more thing. I'll go back. Smaller thing. Just as they're pushing out, again, just being aware of where your Zarya is. Right. If your Zarya's backing, we want to back up. At least be not behind her, but like, the enemy team's gonna shoot her, preferably first, right? If we're to the side, like their general direction W is our Zarya, not us. Yeah, but we back up and we're chilling. We beat. This is really good. We try to kill the soldier. They beat second, and then we try to help our soldier, but it's okay. Next fight. Teams are going up top. So where could we be other than up top if our team's going top left?
Main or probably just main.
Yeah, we go main, shoot a little bit. Then if we see soldier and have a railgun charge, we just TP up, right? No fear, right? Yeah. Again, different spots. You can always TP back to your team if they need you. Or look for this TP mid fight if let's say your sojourn is going right side, right? Your whole team goes up top, your sojourn goes right, she has a good angle, then you can TP to her because this will put you in a safe, good spot to throw your kitsunes, I think is what they're called. Little daggers.
Let me balance you out.
What did your Genji do? Wait. Bro, this guy.
Whoa.
Yo, Dax took the 1v5. Inspirational.
Yeah.
Okay. And then where do we drop? Okay. Yeah. Where was your soldier was right here. Yeah, so let's go top down. Let's show this. That's very. I mean, it all started with like the Genji going in alone.
Yeah.
Or just a disconnect, right? Like that might have been a fine blade. It's just we're late or he's early, right? Just a disconnect, and then it just makes it hard to. Line off that. Okay. Getting some poking. It's good. Again, let's replay that, right? You shoot, heal. Or just like only healing,
Yeah.
right? Who'd we TP to? TP to our Sojourn. Yeah, so like we TP to someone and then we don't try to help them too. Right? Because we saw, did we see that they were critical before? No.
No, I think I just TP to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Again, you TP, you know, save yourself and also to help them too. You know, if they
Yeah.
need it, right? You just kind of forgot about our Sojourn.
Yeah.
Sit. Yeah. But, yeah. Okay, I want to see us take more aggressive positions, right? Looking for more opportunities to you know, shoot people you can kill. And then just don't hold down your heal for so long, right? And get weave in some damage in between.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a Reaper? Does that change much for you?
We play more aggressive and less pokey.
Yeah.
Like we just bubble the Reaper in, and he acts as a Reinhardt.
Yo, Sigma Male, what happened, man? Fell off the map.
Oh, he
Oh,
DC'd.
DC'd. Okay. I was like, my boy fell off the map. I don't know what happened. Yeah. That's unfortunate. You come back.
Yeah, we know we called the reset though.
Yeah, no, that's good. Okay. Okay, we got a pick.
Restoring balance. Our objective now.
Yeah. You guys already got some kills. Now you're just cleaning them up, shooting Lucio. So again, one thing. So what are we doing right now? Right.
Our objective now.
We're helping. You know, we're trying to kill Lucio. We're helping our DPS.
Yeah.
So what are we not doing when we're doing this?
Helping the rest of our team. I'm
Right,
shooting someone that's already dead, pretty much.
Well, it's fine for you to shoot the Lucio, right? But when do we need to stop shooting the Lucio?
I mean, like, when the rest of my team needs help.
Yeah. So do we know the rest of our team needs help?
Nah, I have zero clue.
We have 0 clue, right? Like your Zarya's like half HP.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a fourth of our HP, right? So this is perfectly fine. We're just checking up on your team. Good? Okay, I don't need help. Good? Oh wait, they're not good. Help them, right? But I really like what you did. You helped your DPS. You saw that your team was fine. You got the, you know, helped get the kill on Lucio. I would just like to see us come back sooner, right?
Carried on the wind.
Or at least be aware of our Zarya sooner.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Right? And then I really don't want to nitpick this, but
Carried on the wind.
right? So we're shooting the Kiriko, right?
Yeah.
So what is important for all characters in Overwatch? Like one of the most important things for all characters. Well, how do you prevent yourself from dying in Overwatch or a lot of shooter games?
Movement.
What do you say?
Movement.
Movement is important, yes. And what goes hand in hand with movement? What's the second bit of that that prevents you from dying?
No clue.
Walls, cover.
Yeah.
Right? You get low, you hide behind a wall. Right? In COD, you know, you kill someone, get low, you know, slide behind a wall. Right?
Yeah.
So, do we need to get closer to kill them? Right?
No.
What cover do we have on our screen?
And none.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
you could have just stood here and kept shooting them.
Mhm.
Right? It's not making it, it's not making it any more difficult, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you have a teleport, right? And just because where'd you go? You're over here. Yeah, just because you have a teleport and an immort ability, right? Doesn't mean, and you have the health regen, doesn't mean you need to take like unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small thing, right? But just something to always keep in mind. So where's the rest of our team? We killed
Maybe.
Lucio.
Yeah.
Up here. Helping Rosaria. This is good. We're, we see people, we're gonna push. Right? So if we get pressured, we're gonna TP to somewhere that isn't our clump of players, right? So we need to know where they are. Right? So we could have instantly TP'd main.
Yeah.
Oh, and now we're here, or like on point with your soldier. You heal her. Oh, look. Now you can shoot them as they walk out. Right? Pretty good. You can also, weave in some heals to your Zarya if she's peeking you. Right? And this isn't that bad. Right? It's not that bad. You can hug this wall, hug like here for cover. Right? And shoot them. And then you can TP back at any point if you need to. Or you can just start walking up and play with your Lucio.
Yeah.
Right? So I think just the big thing overall is like, where is my team? And what's going on? Is my Zarya pushing in? Is my Zarya backing out? Does my soldier, does my DPS on the off angle need help? Or also they can help you as an escape. Right. Yeah.
Under my
And then again, it also puts us in those positions where we're not behind Zarya the whole game, right?
Yeah.
Because ideally, we're somewhere else, getting, splitting attention and like picking off a squishy, right?
Okay, I learned from that.
Oh, we're fighting so? Got a pick. How about our soldier?
Yeah, I turbo feed here in a second. Be surprisingly with this.
Okay.
I'm here.
It's fine. You're stalling the point, right? And that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't matter if you die as long as you don't ult, right? That's the big one. Did. Yeah, only small thing, right? We see our Sojourn about to die. What should be our like dueling a Genji? They drop below half. What should be our first response?
Bell.
To what?
The bell.
Yeah, right. We hope give them the immort. Like they almost just die,
Yeah.
Be healed.
right? If our Sojourn didn't do that, or if our Genji meleeed, once, like Sojourn dead, and we had, we saw that was going on, we could have helped. Secondly, what position could we get to that our mobility allows us to?
I just climb up like right there.
Yeah, right. It lets you shoot the people on point. You have cover, and you could drop at any point, wall climb. It just, gives you more options, right?
This ends now.
Yeah, right. Because you'd be up here safely shooting them, right? Pew pew pew. They grab. Maybe you get pulled in it. Maybe you don't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the big thing. But other than that, we're just still stalling, which is good. Right, let's look at next fight. Some chonky right clicks from Zarya.
Yeah. Around.
Okay. What ults are you guys looking to use? Because you almost have 4.
I think Rush and Blossom, but I'm not actually either that or Grab. I don't remember.
Okay, I asked because like a good Kiriko ult can just win a fight, right?
Yeah.
A good Grav can win a fight. I just don't want to see both at the same time, unless like you're,
Yeah, we don't usually do that. We
Okay.
usually combo Rush and Blade or Blossom.
Yeah, those are really good together. Right. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Where's your tank? Right, where's our tank? Oh, we ult.
Yeah, I'm in front of them.
We don't know where our tank's going. Our tank could be going this way, right? We have
Yeah.
They will probably go this way, but we're, just want to be sure.
Carried on the wind.
Nice. Okay, that was a good Kiriko, right? Assuming our Zarya is going that way.
Yeah.
Worked out.
Like mending a shadow.
So what can we do to hold this choke? Like what are things to think about when we hold chokes? they have to walk through one way. What are we thinking?
What do you mean?
Well, like, if you're walking through here, what makes walking through here really annoying?
I mean, spam.
Spam, right? But spam from where?
I mean, both sides.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, no, if you get spammed from here and you get spammed from, it's really annoying, right? So whichever side your team is on, you could be on the other, right? Or just making sure someone. It looks like your Reaper's gonna be on the other side and your team's gonna be here, right? But that way, when they walk through, right? Well, okay, they want to walk through. There's enemies there, so they're gonna go this way. Oh wait, there's a Reaper there, right? So it just they just kind of explode if they when they walk through, right? Where'd our grab go? Oh,
Yeah, he threw it off the map. You want to watch?
wait.
I actually haven't seen this.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a mid-tank player.
Where are we going?
That's actually 1 pixel. What?
Oh my god, it almost hit the Genji too.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh no.
It dodged like everything.
That's really unfortunate. Again, important cover, right? Like, you know, we can hug these walls when they walk through, right? As soon as we peek here, if they push up, we don't have cover, right? And our TP's gonna get forced out. We beat that. This is good. I really like this. Why is this good?
Yeah, I'm taking an aggressive angle, or not an angle, but like I'm getting aggressive on someone that's alone.
Yeah, right. Like if we look at this top down, right? You guys back up, mess up the grab, they go in. So this is our team, or like our Zarya, right? And our Lucio. So we have our Zarya, Lucio, Reaperish. So we're TPing to a DPS because we know our team is gonna be fine. Zarya has like how much health?
Yeah.
Almost 900 health, right? She's fine, right? So we go help our DPS kill someone, right? That's great.
Yeah. Believe it or not, they don't die though.
Oh, we hit the shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then I whiffed the rest of my shots. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta put more hours in the aim trainer.
Yeah, like deathmatch while you're in queue and stuff. Get more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like one more shot and she'd be dead. Wait, did your soldier leave you when that happened? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, your soldier just forgot.
You broke 4 gore.
They forgot. Maybe they didn't see.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, they just didn't see it in the first place.
Yeah. No, I mean, if you and your soldier, and God, I don't know, that would have been much better, like guaranteed. Yeah. But again, the idea behind it's really good. Right?
Yeah. I hit the hard shots and missed the easy shots.
Yeah. You're just waiting for your team. So again, if just another thing too, your team is walking this way, and we know that the enemy team's there. Well, we could be over here, right?
Yeah.
So now instead of them having 2 angles on us as we walk through, we have 2 angles on them.
Yeah.
Right? And that's really good, right? Yeah, so where do we deflect grab? Oh,
No.
Oh no, wait. They have. I heard the.
Yeah.
Deflect autos yours. But yeah, like everyone got stuck in this. Ideally, there's someone here. Cause look, no one's looking here, right? Free shots, right? And if you were here, you could,
I can still Suzu.
Yeah, you can help your team, and shoot people. Caught in the grab.
You take a lot of damage, huh?
Yeah, we just. So, that was a good grab. So again, unless you need to be with your team for something, like they're actively dying, or it's like unless you're gonna ult with your team or something, right? Starting off in these aggressive positions can get a lot of value. Or mid fight, like over here, the most recent example, you see someone that if you help someone, they can get a kill, and your team doesn't need you, then you can TP mid-fight, kill them, and then you have this really good angle for yourself, right? Assuming you and Soljin killed her, you can stand here, still heal your Zarya on point, and now you can shoot their backline because their Zarya walks forward on point. Yeah. And if you ever see yourself like behind Zarya too long, right? Just looking for where can my mobility take me, right? That if you're playing Ana, you can't go, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Any other questions or anything?
So what are like the main things I should focus on? Like positioning, just like staying on
We need
high ground off angles more.
We need to not forget about where our team is, right? I think that's the big thing, and that's especially highlighted in this first fight, right? Where like we just forget like where our Zarya is. We forget about our Zarya, right? And then she dies, right? And then we push up, right? And we like, we deal damage unless someone else is like actively dying, right? Our Genji we're not even looking at, right? We only heal him when he's on our screen, right? So just giving yourself like visual check, everyone good. Okay, keep going. Everyone, unless they're already on your screen, right? That's a big one. Thinking more about cover, right, can help you, especially if their Kiriko's hitting a lot of shots or their Soldier's railing you, consistently, right? But that's something for every character. And then during fights, like especially when you're pushing in or holding a choke or holding, you're on defense, right? You have the point. Think about the other angles that your character can let you start at, right? They're pushing main, maybe I'm over here, maybe I'm on high ground, or maybe I'm here, right? And my team is, somewhere over here. And then as you're attacking, okay, well, do I need to be with my team? No. Okay, well, I can probably go somewhere else alone or with the DPS, and at any point I can TP and help, right? Or you can start with your team and then TP because your DPS is taking that angle. You can start here, and if your soldier is going to slide up here mid-fight, then you can TP to her mid-fight. Right?
Yeah.
Just thinking about getting these angles where you can really like carry by just getting kills. Right? You don't have to heal, as much if the enemy team's dead. Would be the main things. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No
This really helped a lot.
No problem. Yeah, good luck in your scrims. If you have any other questions or want me to look at like a team fight or a code or something, just you can send me the code and like the timestamp. If you have a specific question or the another VOD, you can send the code and we can schedule whatever.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck on scrims. Enjoy the rest of your night. See you.
Thanks, you too.